Today we did get the new Showtime set, Showtime, whatever the heck it's called, man. It's always a set that drops pretty much every year. It's actually looking like a decent one. The odds have gotten a little bit better, so we do need to go over the new Snipe Filters, man, on the Showstoppers is what it's called, man. So let's get right to it. The first filter we're gonna go over is the Showstoppers cheapest filter, man, which should be pretty good all day long. You do have an exchange for a freaking opal, which is huge, man. You need some Showstoppers players. It says they're supposed to be original owner, but that is just a fluke. You can just buy them right off the market, which is absolutely huge, but that should keep the price of the cheapest Showstopper cards up. They're fluctuating very heavy from about 2,000 to 3,000, man. So you got to monitor the price and just make sure that you snipe them for cheap enough. Obviously there's 3 up right now for 2,000. So you want to put your theme to Showstoppers. You're going to raise your maximum buyout up until you find the cheapest cards on your console, which, considering you can snipe the opals and dark matters and everything on this filter, I would suggest you scroll anyways, so that way you can monitor the price that they're at and know what price point to grab them for. Right now at 2,000, man, I'd be looking to grab them for about 1,200, 1,300, maybe even 1,500, just hoping that they do go back up over to, 2,500, somewhere around there. Like I said, they've been going from 2k to 3k back to 2k. Just depends how many people are trying to do the exchange. Should be a really good filter today, man. Grab these cheaper ones for about 600 MT, cheaper than the cheapest one at the absolute lowest. You really want to grab them for about 1,000 MT cheaper if you can. And then obviously if a ruby, an amethyst, a diamond, pink diamond, opal, dark matter pops up on the scroll you're working, buy it as quick as possible. The next filter we're going to go over is the ruby Showstoppers filter, which is low-key might even be one of my more favorite filters. Probably not, but really good one, man. For this, you want to put your color to ruby. You're going to put your theme to Showstoppers, and you're going to raise your maximum buyout up till you find the cheapest ruby on your console. Dang, how did we miss that? That's crazy, bro. As you see, they're 5,000 MT on Xbox, which is low-key crazy. So you don't really need to scroll on this one. They're all about the similar price as far as I'm aware. Maybe check the pricing on your time, but John Juan Howard and Kelly Oubre right here. I'm not sure if there's any other rubies, so they're all the same. You just want to lower your maximum buyout down about 1,000 MT, maybe even 1,200 if you want, and just keep refreshing. If anything pops up, man, buy it as quick as possible. Normally regular rubies cheapest is sell for like 1,000 to 1,200, so these ones should pop up all the time for under 2k, and you're making tons and tons of profit, man. So really good filter. Spend some time on this if your goal is to stack MT. The next filter we're going to go over is the amethyst Showstoppers filter, man. For this, you just want to put your color to amethyst, put your theme to Showstoppers, and raise your maximum buyout up till you find the cheapest amethyst on your console, which is also going for around 5,000 MT. Same as the last filter. For real, these cards, it's a great filter because amethyst cheapest sell for about 1,500 MT, 2,000. So again, these cards should be popping up for 2k pretty darn frequently, and you're gonna buy them and flip them for almost 5,000 MT. I think there's 2 or 3 amethysts in this set as well. Again, I'd be looking to grab these cards for about 1,000 to 1,200 MT cheaper than the cheapest one. So if they popped up for like 3,750, I am buying them. Again, no real reason to scroll on this filter since there aren't more expensive cards. Go ahead and just bring your maximum buyout down to whatever price point you want to grab them for, and just keep refreshing. If anything pops up, buy it, man. I do want to say on these filters where you're not working a scroll, every 5-10 minutes, man, just go ahead and scroll your maximum buyout up to make sure the price has not changed, and you can find where the cheapest, let's go, so you can find out what the cheapest price is. W500 MT Snipe right there is crazy. That way you can monitor the price and make sure it doesn't change too much on you while you're sitting here at 3,750. If you get a snipe and then you go and find out that the cheapest one's all the way down to 4,200, you're in bad shape, man. So another good filter, spend some time on it. The next filter we're gonna go over is the diamond cheapest filter, which is low-key also kind of like the Showtime diamond cheapest is kind of how I'm using this one. plus you have the benefit of seeing every other diamond on it as well. So for this filter, you want to put your color to diamond, and you're going to raise your maximum buyout up until you find the cheapest Gallinari on Xbox or whatever the cheapest card may be on PlayStation, and you're definitely going to scroll with the cheapest one up just like this. If any of the Showtime diamonds pop up, buy them. As far as I last checked, they're selling for about 18,000 MT. Obviously monitor the price on your console and make sure that is a true statement. We're gonna see here, yeah, they're going for at least 18k, which if you grab them for 15, you are making profit at that price point. LaSalle Thompson, that could have even been a snipe right there, but it is what it is, man. So if any of those pop up, buy them. Again, make sure you double check on your console and make sure the price doesn't change. Go ahead and buy them and then flip them for profit. If anybody else that you see that pops up is more expensive, go ahead and grab them as quick as possible as well. And then any of these cheaper cards like Gallinari, you want to grab them for like 5,000 MT cheaper than the cheapest one. So for like 10k, if they pop up, would be good. Even, if you really wanted to, you could do 11, 12k, but 10 is definitely a good place to start and make sure you make profit, man. So grab any showstopper cards, any other expensive diamonds that pop up, and then grab the cheaper diamonds for about 5,000 MT cheaper on this filter. The next filter we're gonna go over is the pink diamond, cheapest filter, man. For this, you just want to put your color to pink diamond. You're gonna raise your maximum buyout up until you find the cheapest pink diamond on your console, which on Xbox is going for about 45,000 MT right now on Xbox. I'm gonna go ahead and bring this down so we're chilling like this. This card's at the 4-hour mark, this one's at the 12. So the card Snipe, if it pops up, is going to go in between these two cards more than likely. So this is how I prefer to work this filter right now. If you're on Xbox, you want to grab any of these cheaper pink diamonds, which there is quite a few of them. You want to grab them for about 8,000 MT, cheaper than the cheapest one. So if a card pops up for like 37,000, I'm looking to pick it up. If you really want to make sure you get a lot of profit, only grab cards that pop up for about 10,000 MT cheaper. But either way, you're making profit every snipe at that point. And then if you get any of the expensive pink diamonds to pop up, Yao Ming, Kyle Korver, LaMelo Ball, Kristaps Porzingis, Giannis, it doesn't matter, man. Any of those pop up, buy them for any price on the scroll that you're working, and then go ahead and flip them for profit, man. Really good W filter. The game has dried out quite a bit. The market was just flooded the past few weeks, but we're getting our pink diamonds all the way up closer to 50k for cheapest. It's pretty crazy, man. So hopefully we can start making a lot of MT and get some crazy snipes where people didn't realize that the price has risen. The next filter that we're going to go over is the power forward high-end filter, man. For this, you just want to put your position to power forward. You're going to raise your minimum bid up to 100,000 and put your minimum buyout at 500. And on this, you really just kind of have to scroll to the 4-hour mark only, which is where 90% of all snipes pop up, is at the 4-hour mark. Scrolling all the way to the 24-hour mark on this filter right now on Xbox is kind of cooked. By the time this video drops, hopefully it might be a little bit better. I mean, you could if you wanted to. It's already gotten better actually from when I first looked at this. But it's a bit of a scroll, so I personally would just be scrolling to here, the 4-hour mark. If there's a snipe there, snipe it. If not, back out and just refresh again. So that way it's really only like a 4-5 scroll, and you can get through a lot more refreshes, and hopefully you can snipe something crazy, including dark matter. Kevin Garnett is on this filter. Whoever the heck just dropped, I think it's KG, right? Anyways, he's on here. You got a ton of opals that you can snipe. You do have several pink diamonds as well that you can snipe, including Connie Hawkins. I don't know if he's still a snipe, but Giannis is a snipe again. Paulo apparently is a snipe again. This one's got a legend badge, so probably not actually. Lots of cards. Who's the other pink diamond? Yeah, KG. There's another pink diamond on here. Adam Morrison looking like a snipe. And then there might be one other pink diamond, which is Kevin McHale. I think he's back in profit as well. And the opal, and then the dark matter, obviously. The next filter we're going to go over is the pink diamond Southwest division, cheapest filter, man. For this, you want to put your color to pink diamond, set your division to Southwest, and you're going to raise your maximum buyout up until you find the cheapest Jamal Mashburn, more than likely on your console. And you're just going to refresh on a scroll, because obviously there's more expensive pink diamonds that you can snipe on this filter, like Yao Ming, like Kristaps Porzingis, like pink diamond Victor Wembanyama is on here. You want to grab these cheaper pink diamonds like Jamal Mashburn for about 50k and below, you know, about 10,000 MT cheaper than the cheapest one. Price kind of fluctuates a lot on this filter as well, so you just got to be careful. You might want to grab him for like 15k and below if it's mash burn. Sometimes he's a little bit hard to sell. As you see, this one's been up for an hour and a half and nobody has bought it yet, so maybe do 45k. You got Zion on here, Jim Jackson, also Zach Randolph. Those are all some of the next cheapest cards, and Michael Finley. So you just kind of need to know your price point of what price to buy these cards. Jim Jackson you want to grab for about 45k and below as well. Jamal Mashburn 45k. Michael Finley, I would say to grab him 55k, and then Zion and such. I think Zion's price kind of went up a little bit, but you want to grab these for about 15k cheaper than the cheapest ones. The next filter we're going to go over is the 500 filter, or the cheapest all filter, man. For this, no color, no theme, no nothing, just scroll all the way down to your maximum buyout. You can raise this up to kind of see what the cheapest cards are selling for, which looks like on the Xbox they're going for 600 MT. It might take you the entire hour to get them to sell for that, or I'm sorry, not the entire hour, entire 4 hours, but you can snipe absolutely anything that pops up for 500 MT. So you just want to go ahead and put your maximum buyout to 500 and just keep refreshing over and over again. If anything pops up, this is what I suggest is you buy it. You're obviously looking more for the diamonds, the amethyst, the rubies, the sapphires, the different cards that sell for 3k, not really the series 1 emeralds that sell for 600 MT. But instead of having to look and see, oh, is that a card I want to snipe or not, just buy absolutely everything. Even if you have to quick sell it, you literally lose like 100 MT, or like I said, you can sell it for 600 on, you know, for sale, and you'll make 20 MT profit. So definitely a really good filter. It's definitely better on PlayStation, but people on Friday drops, this filter goes crazy. As you saw, we sniped that 500 MT amethyst earlier in this video. That obviously would have popped up on this filter, man. Opals can pop up, diamonds, dark matter, anything can pop up on this filter as long as it's priced for 500, man. So just put it to 500 and refresh, and if anything pops up, buy it as quick as possible, and hopefully you get some crazy pop-ups, man. The next filter we're gonna go over is the Galaxy Opal filter, man. For this, put your color to Galaxy Opal, put your minimum buyout to 500, and just keep refreshing, man. There is so many opals in the game, guys, now, and they've actually been popping up a ton more. So I would definitely say officially, if you're over 100k, this is the filter to be on. Still you gotta have some patience still, but the potential to make so much MT is definitely here on this filter, man. Color to opal, put your minimum buyout to 500, and just keep refreshing. Every opal is a snipe, man, in the game, so just refresh. If anything pops up, buy it as quick as possible, and then post it for 100k bid, man. Good luck. Let me know in the comments if you guys get anything on here. I would appreciate it. And the last filter we're gonna go over is the dark matter filter, man. For this, you want to put your color to dark matter, put your minimum buyout to 500, and just keep refreshing. We now have 3 buyable dark matters in the game. If any of them pop up, they are all very, very expensive, man, so buy them as quick as possible. Dark matter has been popping up on PlayStation. I think they've seen like 5 or so. Xbox, I haven't heard of any yet, man, but hopefully if you're looking to waste some time and get an insanely hyped snipe, man, this would be the filter to be on. It's just going to be very, very dry, but obviously if you do get lucky and get a snipe, you're making millions of MT on it. I do just want to say, for the dark matter and the opal filter, make sure you have at least 100,000 MT, because most of the times if a snipe pops up on these filters, it's going to be for 100k, and if you're chilling at 60k and one pops up for 100k, you're going to be very mad that you can't afford it, man. That's it for the video. Hopefully you guys did enjoy it, man. If you did, smash the like button for me, I would appreciate it. If you guys want to see the crazy snipes you guys got this week, click the video that's popping up on screen. Jay Grimes out.